Oh shit. That's not good. That's okay. Bruh. That's not good. But it's okay. Just let me see if there are conversations there.
There you go.
I need to switch to earphones.
Bro, you know what's so funny about this guy? I don't know his name, but it's in Arabic. The guy in the side chat.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about him?
Mhm.
The fucking study that he sent
Mhm.
It's not
um
decent to study.
refutes his own fucking argument.
Yeah.
Like the
Well, Ash,
study he sent is the one that says there's no statistically significant difference in protein synthesis when you compare animal protein to plant protein.
They've never read
Like,
any.
so his own
They just
study
Google shit.
fucking refutes his shit. Like, and if this fucking idiot even like read a little bit,
Well, ask him.
yeah. Did
No, they
Ask him if
just
he
type
actually read
in
it.
they just type in Google plant protein versus animal protein. First link, send. They don't even read. Not even the title.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
I didn't
VPN.
even read the abstract because in the abstract it says there's no difference. And if you look at the meta analysis and results in 3.4 section of the study, it literally says outright there's no statistically significant difference between the two. So what the fuck is he yapping about?
Bro has been yapping 50 things, so you didn't have to. You don't have to cherry pick one.
what's up,
Hello,
Dorod?
everyone.
Dorod, what's up?
We got this amazing statement above my head on my camera. If anyone wants to talk about it, especially a non-vegan, we'll be
What's
more
up,
than happy
Uncle?
to talk about it. Ay, ay, ay.
Hello, Cheap.
Hey, what's up, VPN?
Yeah, somebody's calling you gay in the chat. Well, what are you gonna say about that?
Oh,
I love it. Love it. Thank you
Me
for
too.
calling me gay. Gay.
imagine
Well,
thinking
I
that
like
gay is an insult in 2026. What a fucking moron.
Yeah, it's caveman, man. This is
Booga
caveman
booga.
mentality.
Ooga booga.
Oh, it would be a pleasure, right? If you also were gay, it would be totally a pleasure. Sorry, had to be said.
It's so funny how triggered they get, huh?
Wait, let me check something.
So,
We gotta be
Kitty,
careful
turn
with.
on your fucking mic and have a discussion with us. You can call us gay all you want. We love it, right? You can just turn on your mic and have a discussion of the nature that is actually conducted in this room usually, right? You can even talk to a straight person if you want. If you're so scared of us, of pleasure, you can talk to a straight person.
Oh my god. The fuck is that conversation?
Excuse me?
What?
It's correspondence
I
with
don't
the
know.
chat, Uncle. But you're welcome to have a discussion, a voice discussion with us. Would you like to?
I don't know. Like, yeah, of course. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yo,
what?
uncle,
Yeah.
because I'm just saying, uncle. We have another uncle over here, Uncle Nick. So
How many
maybe
uncle do we have? How many uncle
we
do
have
we have?
one.
Oh, Uncle Nick. Oh
But
shit, I didn't.
I think
Nice.
he's technically better than you. You know why he's better than you?
Why?
Because he doesn't abuse animals. Do you abuse animals?
No, I don't abuse animals, bro. Come on,
Do
who
you eat
abuse
meat?
animals?
Do you eat meat?
Yes, I do eat meat, bro.
Hmm.
But like, let me ask you about how did you listen?
Wait,
How did you know
but is
like?
cutting the throat of an animal abuse?
Wait, hold on. But how did you know like
Is
I'm
cutting
not
the
like
throat of an animal abuse?
Hold on.
I just
Before we
wanted to acknowledge that we know that he knows what we're talking about. Is it?
to my level? Yeah, like
Sounds
so.
pretty
Tell me
abusive
like
to
how
me.
did you know? Are you talking to me, the ship guy?
Yes.
With who are you talking to?
Yeah. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
cutting the
what is your
throat of an
question?
animal abuse?
Is cutting the throat of an animal abuse? Oh my god, like, bro, like I respect animals, but
Yes,
like
that is the
I don't know,
question.
like that the religion. That's how you're talking about the religion, bro. Like
But
What?
is it abuse? That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know, like I'm following the religion, bro. Like that. That's all,
Following
bro.
the
So is it
religion.
abuse to cut the throat of a human?
Yes, it is abuse, bro.
So
So,
then why wouldn't it be abuse if we cut the throats of any other animal?
we're chill today, by the
But
way,
it's the
Here
guys.
it
religion,
comes.
like
That's
it's the God
different.
things, bro. It's about God things, you know?
Yeah, I'm done.
What,
Yeah.
Uncle? What is your reason to cause harm to animals?
Like harms like by killing them.
Yeah, like right now, we don't have to kill them. There's no good reason to kill them. But you want to kill them, right?
No, I don't wanna kill them, bro.
You don't want to kill them. Why do you eat
Yeah.
meat then?
I don't know because it's tasty, bro.
Do you think that's a good reason to kill animals? Because it
No, it's
makes
not
you
good
feel.
reason, bro.
Then why do you do it?
Bro, like I'm just eating with my parents, bro. Like they put the meat, like, and then I found the meat. Like, what I'm gonna do, bro? Like, if I stopped
Oh,
eating meat with them, they're gonna think like, why don't you eat meat or something like they should eat.
Uncle, I'm gonna ask you a funny question, right?
Yeah, I got it.
If your parents would be like, "Yo, Uncle, we're gonna have something new, a special new dish made of cats. We take baby cats and we made a soup out of them, and you have baby cat soup." Would you like eat it with them, or would you disrespect them and not eat not eat it?
Nah, I can't eat it, bro. I can't eat them, bro. Like, can't.
Sorry,
I said I can't eat with them. Like,
you will or you will not eat.
I said I can't. Like, I can't eat
Yeah,
soup cat, bro. What is that, bro?
but why?
I don't know because it doesn't look tasty, you know.
Wait, if they made it look tasty, you would eat it?
I don't know. Like, I have no idea, bro. I swear, to God, like,
But
I don't know.
do you know why I'm asking you this question?
Why?
Because you said I would not say no to my parents. And then you said I would say no to my parents. So you can do something.
Yeah, I got you, but like eating like for example, you said like
Mhm.
the funny joke, like eating cats. Like, who's eating cats, bro? Like, rather than
It, it,
Chinese, or I don't know.
it, it doesn't matter who
Case.
eats the cats, but I'm just showing you. I'm showing you that you can say no to your parents if there is something that they are trying to give you that you don't agree with.
Yeah, I got you because like I born, I was born in this culture, so like you got settled in this culture, so that's why like it
Yeah, but
sounds weird when.
I was also born in a country where we kill animals, and I stopped. I was like, yeah, this is messed up. I'm not okay with this.
Yeah, I got you, I got you. I don't know.
So,
I was thinking about that. Like, I listened to like a podcast. I don't know if this true or not. Like, I'm not fully sure about it, but like it was talking about like dairy products and meat, and all of those stuff. They say like those things like meat, they lead to cancer, protest cancer. Like, I don't know if is it true. Like, I have no idea, bro,
I'll
about
tell
it.
you this. There is, depending on how you eat food and different kind of stuff, there can be issues. But over here, we are talking about not harming animals. Like, bro, if you and your friends want to go to a bar and drink alcohol, that's okay, as long as you don't harm animals, right? You can do what you want as long as you don't harm anyone when you do it. But when you do eat meat and when you do buy animal products, you harm the animals, and that's what we don't want.
Oh yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah.
So now, this is the really important thing. That now that you found out that you eat animals just for pleasure, do you think harming animals for pleasure is like, should you change that action?
Yeah, we have to change it.
But are you going to change it?
I'm going to take it into consideration. I already took it into consideration.
But there is a
Like
difference
for
between taking it into consideration and actually doing it. Because if you told me, yo, Felek, you should stop beating children because it's really bad for the children, and I tell you, I'll take it into consideration. Like, you see how that sounds?
yeah. But like, what's gonna happen to my body like if I stop eating protein and all of this stuff? Like,
I'm not telling you to stop eating protein. I'm just telling you to change your protein.
how could I get protein from like other things other than animals, like other than eating animals, you know?
Do you know that like plants have protein? Every single plant has protein, but different levels of it. You just gotta find the food that has the most amount of protein. And the best source, the cheapest source of protein are soya chunks. Have you heard of
Oh
soya
no.
chunks?
No. To be honest with you, like my meal or my diet, it's full of like protein, like potato, carrots,
Sure.
the green things, like like I only eat meat like from 20%, like just 20%, like just a piece of meat, like not a fucking like huge meat or something like that, just a piece of meat, you know. It's sometimes like I always eat like like you could say like 70%, like 80% of my diet, it's full of like lentils, beans, carrots, potato, like cucumber, like all of those salad, and then just like 20% meat or like chicken.
But it's still
You know?
it's still they're still the victim. They're
Yeah,
still the
got you. But like,
yeah.
yeah, like because like you're gathering with your family, and your family put the meat in the meal, so like you can't do anything.
Well,
So you
hold
get.
on, but you said you can do something about it if it's cats. So you can do something about it.
Yeah, but like I don't know, oh my god, I have no idea. But like,
Do you think, based on what we talked about, you should be vegan?
it should be what?
Based on what we talked about, do you think you should be vegan?
Like it should be legal.
No. Should you be vegan
Oh,
based
vegan. Oh,
based
okay. I
on
heard it. I just heard it. Just heard it. Like, yeah. Of course. But but tell me, is it true? Like, eating meat like leading to cancer?
certain meats increase the likelihood of developing cancer. This is like drinking alcohol. Drinking alcohol is bad for
Oh,
you. It increases certain things. Doesn't mean you will have cancer, it just increases certain things.
like how about like eating like vegetables and all of those stuff? Like, does it increase having like like having cancer?
Depends what you eat.
Even though like if you eat like vegetables, you could like increase having cancer.
I'm not sure. I would have to ask someone here who's a little bit more educated about it, but
Yeah, so
maybe there is few
veg
things.
vegetables generally try to lower the cancer risk even when you consume animal products, but after a certain threshold, they can no longer do that. And I think the threshold is 100 grams of meat per day, if I'm not mistaken.
But no, I think he asked, is there any like vegetables which increase the rates of cancer? But I don't think
Yeah,
so.
that's my question. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Maybe like
not universally. No, like there
yeah.
might be there might be some issues with vitamin E if you're like have some form of sensibility to it or a certain type of situation, but not universally, no.
But also, it just depends how you cook stuff as well, as far as I remember.
No, yeah. If you're gonna
Yeah.
char them, it's gonna be bad.
Right,
Yeah.
but the cooking process, I don't think would like increase cancer risk. It would
No.
increase risks of other stuff, but not cancer. Like
No.
the only way I think a veggie could give you cancer at this point, from what we know from research, is if you go on a field while it's being sprayed with pesticides, open your mouth, drink the pesticides, and then eat a vegetable, and then you might increase your risk of cancer.
Well, what is the pesticide? Like, what is that? Like, my English is bad. Like, I just started learning English.
You know how we have big farms, right?
Yeah, I know the big
And you
ones.
know
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
we put chemicals on plants so animals don't get ill?
Oh, the chemicals you're saying. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Like, but like nowadays, like, listen to me. Nowadays, like, you couldn't like survive without chemicals. Like most of the, like, I was thinking
Yeah,
about that,
smart
like,
guy.
because like my
This guy
uncle
is smart.
just died because of cancer in the beginning of the year, you know, and my brother's friend, he has a cancer in his brain,
Oh,
and I
that's
was
shitty.
thinking about, like, yeah, exactly, like I was thinking about like about what I'm eating, like the junk food, fast food, like the meat, all of those stuff, you know. I was thinking about it. I was thinking, what is the cause of the cancer? Like, is it because of what we eat, or is it because of genetic, or I don't know. Like, I'm wondering. Like, I keep asking
Could
myself
be,
about this.
before we move on, I'll just quickly say there could be a mixture of multiple things. It's really hard to say, oh, this caused cancer or that caused. It could be just multiple things. But before we move on to someone else, because it looks like we have a lot of people here, Uncle, I'll tag you in the web with a website, and I do recommend trying this. So it's a challenge 22. It's a website that puts you
Yeah,
onto a challenge to try to go vegan for 22 days. It's not a
yeah, yeah,
lot,
yeah.
22, but it gives you so much help, nutritionally speaking, and for your convenience. You tell them where you live, what are the difficulties you have, maybe health issues, and they will set you up with an amazing plan for you to try to go
Yeah,
vegan for
yeah.
those 20 days.
My friend, like, yeah, I got you, bro. Like, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a
Definitely
good
sign up.
thing.
Definitely sign up.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Mhm. Is there
Indeed.
anyone else?
Like, how could I get the 10? Like, wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
No, ask the question. Fuck.
What about you, Nikolai?
Yeah. What do you mean? What's up? Hello. I'm doing
Hello.
good.
You have a name from this guy from GTA 4, right?
Yeah. Never
Nikolai.
played. I never played GTA 4, but many
Oh.
people told me, yeah.
So what do you think of this phrase or this statement above my head?
About your head? What do you mean?
Yeah, look. It's my head above my head.
Above your head? Wait a second.
This.
Oh, you look like a nice, sexy guy. What's about your head?
Nice.
This text. This text.
Gayness. Fuck
Ah,
yeah.
the text. Wait a second.
Mhm.
Don't you watch this?
What?
Game's like,
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
guys, I'm kind of chilling today. I'm gonna let, like, it seems the activism is happening. I'm not gonna intervene unless it's my specialty, quote unquote, right? If somebody enters the chat who requires my attention and I haven't attended to them, somebody please tag me so that I can see that, okay?
Like gay, honestly.
What
I
does it
love
mean?
my animals. I love my chickens. I love my pigs, my dogs. And I will eat them.
Ooh,
Okay,
fuck.
Chip, would you like to take
Farmer.
over? I'm gonna like do something real quick.
Oh yeah, sure. Maybe VPM, because VPM is live. VPM?
I'll be here.
So are you a farmer, Nikolai? Or...
Yeah, my parents are farmer. Not me, but my family.
So
We
are
have
you
a lot
like,
of animals.
sure, are you under 18? Right now?
Nah. No,
Oh,
no.
okay, okay.
I'm old as fuck.
Okay, that's okay. And so what do your parents do with the animals?
We like raise them, we grow them, we feed them, we care about them. I care a lot of more. Have my favorite cow is Hindelgard. She's a lovely cow. She's great.
Mhm.
And we Yeah, until they're like old enough and big enough, and then will we slaughter, kill them, and eat them.
Oh, will you eat Hildegard when she's slaughtered?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay. Do you think that's like a caring act?
Sorry, again, a carrying act. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, do you think that's an action of someone who cares? Because you see, like, let's say
Yeah,
I
of
have
course.
like
I
a
love Hildegard.
yeah. So let's say I have like a dog in my house, right, and I care about
Yeah.
her, and
Yeah.
she's not my pet. I love her, right? I care for her, but she's always destined to be slaughtered. Is that a caring act to slaughter her when I could just get?
Yeah, of course. Of course,
Is it?
yes.
Yeah, is it? Yeah. Oh, okay. So my
Yes.
dog
Because
slaughtering
she's
her.
born.
Yeah, slaughtering her for food is a caring act.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, okay. Would you say the same thing for my grandma? I care for my grandma, and then slaughter her and eat her. Is that a caring act?
No, because you have to make a difference between animals and human beings.
Oh,
like cannibalism, your grandma and you. I would never eat you.
Well,
Like,
let's say I don't eat her,
it's a
just
big,
like
big
out of
difference,
care.
big difference.
Let's just say out of care. She still has a bunch. She's very lively, right? But out of care, somehow, I just slaughter her. I don't even eat her. I just make her a
Got
jacket
to
out of her
prison,
skin.
got to jail.
Sorry?
You could feed her to the dog, and then
Yeah,
you save a lot of money, and then you eat the dog later, right?
Yeah, it's not cannibalism, right? If I don't eat my grandma, it's not cannibalism. Is that an action of care
It's
for me to
weird.
slaughter my lively grandma when she's not done living still, right? She's still very lively. Is it careful? Am I caring for her by slaughtering her?
Of course not, because he's your grandma. He's a human being.
Okay, what about somebody, if I take
Living
like a son?
human.
Okay,
Bro,
so living human.
Bro, shut
Okay.
the fuck up. It's a big difference. If you slaughter
okay,
fucking animal or a human, it's a big
Okay,
difference, bro.
Nikolai. So
Big
what's the difference there? That it's okay to slaughter the dog, but not my grandma. What's the difference?
It's the human has a soul, and the animal does not.
Soul. What is that soul? How do we find out
Yeah,
if a dog
most
has a soul or
likely
not?
soul.
Yeah, what is that? What is that thing? How do we find out if a dog has a soul my grandma, like if my grandma has a soul and my dog doesn't? How do we find out?
Wrong direction. Your grandma has a soul. Hopefully.
No,
and the
how
dog
do I
has
find
not.
out? Yeah. How do I find out if she has a soul? She could have lost her soul by being a homosexual or something, right? So I'm asking, how do I find out if she has a
lose
soul?
your soul. You can't lose your soul.
Well,
if
she
you're
could have
gay,
been born
if you're
without
whatever,
a soul
you
or
can't
something.
lose it.
Okay,
Wait,
so
wait,
gay
I
people
lost
have
mine.
souls,
I
that's
don't know
nice.
where I put it.
Yeah,
like,
Dude, where's
wait,
my
let's
soul?
say-
You can't lose your soul.
Guys, hold on. Let's say VPM has this technology that they can actually scan if someone has a soul or not. Would that make a change? Would that make
The
a change
fuck?
in your? Yeah, if VPM can literally medically find out that their grandma does not have a soul, does that change any of your views on it?
Yeah, if she does not have a soul, just kill her. What the fuck? Nobody
I can
cares.
slaughter my grandma. That's awesome. That's cool.
If she
Very
don't have a
nice.
soul, fuck her.
Yeah. So
Of
we
course.
medically
Wait.
verified that.
VPN, where
Stupid fucking
VPN? Where
moron.
are you from? Where the
Wait,
fuck
I can show you the absurdity of your claim, Nikolai. So essentially what you're saying is that when your grandmother dies, we can do whatever we want to her body because the soul is no longer in the body.
Not at all, bro. No. She's a human
What do you
being.
mean? Is the soul in the
That's-
body after she dies?
That's a contradiction right there, right?
A good one. I think the soul leaves the body, but it's still, you have still to respect the body. It's
Yeah.
still
So the
important.
soul.
Why? There's no soul.
Yeah. So the soul
Yeah, but
is not
it's
the
like a-
difference. Wait. So the soul is not the difference, right? That's not the difference between a human being whom we shouldn't slaughter and a dog whom we can slaughter.
VPN.
No.
Honestly,
Answer my question,
honestly,
please.
where
No.
you
Answer
from,
my question.
sister?
Answer my question.
Please
No, I
tell
don't.
me.
No. I'm not answering that.
No.
Please affirm the contradiction. Yeah. There's a contradiction.
Okay,
there.
sorry again. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a contradiction in your reasoning. Do you care if you're
Because
contradicting
my-
yourself, or well, because you said that the thing that is different between a human and a dog is a soul. But Chip asked you, well, once your grandma dies, there is no soul there. Can you do anything to your body, the body of a grandma?
The body.
Yeah, so
The soul
there is a
leaves the
contradiction there.
body.
All of a sudden, there is this being, X being, I would say, that you care about
Huh?
not eating or exploiting, but there is no soul there, so that's a contradiction. Yes, please
Yeah, but
acknowledge.
the,
Yeah, so the
I
difference. So the
acknowledge. Can I say
difference.
something?
So no, so
Or
the
you keep
difference.
talking?
No, hold on.
Okay,
So the
I
difference.
can't talk.
If I can finish, so the difference. I'll finish and then you can talk. So the difference
Yeah, for 10
between.
minutes.
Excuse me. Are you
No,
timing
go
it?
ahead, girl.
He's just being a fucking fucknut. Just ignore him.
No, she's talking for 10 minutes. I said like
It's
No,
they
she's
them,
not,
by
you
the way.
fucking
times.
idiot.
It's they them, by the way. And just to make the point clear, right? I want everybody. We are not alone in the room, Nikolai. There are a bunch of people here, and I want to make the point really clear. So when you said the difference between a thing that you can eat and the thing that you cannot is a soul, and now you created a contradiction there.
Mhm.
Do you want to stay in a contradictory state? Or do you want to make sense?
There you what the fuck?
Are you a
People play that?
rational being, Nikolai, or are you irrational being? Because irrational beings, they don't mind contradictions.
Okay,
I
you
think they
you
can't
just want.
state
I see you just want
No,
to
I'm
fight.
just
You
asking you a
want to
fucking
argument. You want to jump the
question.
girls. Your question is retarded
Nikolai,
as fuck.
I'm asking you a question. Can you
I
answer
was like
it?
honestly, I was honest. I wanted to talk to you and to
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys
asking you a
all.
question.
But
Can
you
you
were like
answer it?
just racist and
Okay,
stupid and
I'm a racist, okay.
What the fuck are you even
kinda.
talking about at this
But
point, dude?
whatever.
You're
Have a good
literally
time.
going on
I
about
move on.
nothing, and she's asking you a question, and you're
They!
dodging
She's
the
talking
Jesus
question.
about
fucking
crazy
Christ.
stuff. But
And
never.
why in the
Okay.
world you were just
Whatever.
personally attacking just
Have a
because
good
she's
time. Have a
genuinely
good time.
asking some
Oh,
questions?
They!
Guys, holy shit. Can you guys not listen? Holy fuck.
My pronouns are they, them. Use them, please. Thank you.
Holy shit. Also, I think the conversation kind of ended when they said, yeah, if you don't have a soul, I have no issue with slitting your throat. That brings a lot of like,
My bad.
yeah, that brings up a lot of issues, especially from the spirituality kind of perspective. Because someone can claim, well, I know Chip doesn't have a soul. It's right here. It's in my mind. I just know.
I lost it, man. I told you. I looked everywhere. I don't know where I
But you
put
were
it.
on your bike last time, so you might have lost it.
Ah, shit. I changed my bike. My soul is with somebody else now.
Shit.
But if one person has two souls, does that mean that the person with two souls has superiority over the person with one soul?
Oh no, at this
What
point,
what
it's
if
just-
your soul gets trapped in your jacket and you put it on the washer and then does it go down the drain with the water or what?
Wait, I
it's
wanna see what Toothless has to say. Come on, Toothless, unmute yourself. Do you also have a soul? Are you also gonna use religion to justify oppression?
No. He thinks plants feel pain. I sent
Yeah.
him lots of resources. He doesn't believe that plants doesn't feel pain. It's waste of time.
I do wonder. I do wonder. Also, Hammond, I would change your kind of description to like, instead of animals don't have a soul, to we should kill anyone who does not have a soul. Because I think that would be more accurate.
Okay, let me change it.
But also for
Yeah.
Toothless, if you're here and you have a position that plants do experience pain, we can still explore. We can even say like, okay, let's work with that they have feelings or pain, and let's see what are the implications of that.
Yeah, come on, just mic up, Toothless. Come on.
Mic up.
Unmute yourself.
Chip,
Let
you're
that
like the-
voice be free. Come on. Be free.
Chip, you're like
Yeah.
vegan gains, but instead of inviting people to a cage match, you're inviting people to mic up.
Does he invite people to cage matches?
Yeah, he does a lot.
Jesus. Bro, my computer, my headphones, my air fryer, my cover, And what else? And another thing broke all in the span of 3 days. And I fixed almost everything, so.
Good job, you. Well done.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a question for VPM.
Yeah.
In a side channel, someone wrote, can I ask more questions? If you're a vegan and want to build muscle mass, what foods would help you if you can only eat vegetables?
What do you mean by vegetables?
Maybe
Well,
they mean
like
plants.
cucumbers. Cucumber is a fruit. Bad idea. But like potatoes? Do you mean like potatoes? Or can I add like grains and legumes and some healthy processed foods as well? Can we do that?
I'll play the devil's advocate. Plants. What plants can help me build a muscle mass?
Yeah, no problem. I just want to find out what the restrictions are, right, from the person themselves. So I would love to. They're typing now, so we can wait.
Sure.
Yeah. So is it correct to say that plants, only plants? Yes, something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and show you what's happening there, right? Let me know or when you're watching my screen. Sorry, it's next to Felix. Why does it do that? Jesus, I hate Discord sometimes. Just starts me at the same fucking place in the chat every time I close it. Okay, so first of all, you should know that all plants have the same 9 essential amino acids as animal products, right? You can see here, those are the legumes, those are grains, nuts, vegetables, and fruit. All of them have 9 essential amino acids. So already we know we are not going to be deficient as long as we eat enough protein. And then you have all kinds of studies showing that if you eat enough protein, as much protein as in animal sources, you will build the same amount of strength, right? I'm not going to bore you with all of those things, but to answer your actual question, what foods should we eat? Well, in the legumes, we can eat beans, lentils, and peas, specifically pretty high in protein, but also minimally processed foods like tofu and even highly processed foods like textured vegetable protein have high essential amino acid score and are healthy, right? There is no detriment to health when replacing animal protein with those proteins, right? And then grains are pretty good complementary foods to eat. So even whole grain bread, right? And whole wheat pasta, stuff like that. Are gonna be really good. Brown rice, right? That would be really good under tofu, right? With some veggies on top. That's delicious type of food. And it's complementary to the legumes and beans and has like very good satiety score, right? Because it's a lot of food with not as many calories. Now, nuts is not a good source of protein, but it has some. Vegetables, not good source of protein, but it has some. So are fruits and so are mushrooms. It's just you have to eat like a lot to get a lot of protein from those foods, but they are very good, very healthy, complementary food to add, right? So yeah. So and we actually I have this foolproof guide to vegan diet. That's my friend Patrick wrote it, and it has all the types of food that you can get to replace animal foods, and it has a protein section right there. Now, this is from the UK, but you can look for things that are similar in profile in your area, right? So soy protein is going to be everywhere, basically. Seitan, might be in your area, tofu is everywhere. Tofu is really, really everywhere. And it's a really good source of protein. It's comparable to beef when equating for calories. It's even higher than some beef products. If a beef product is 80% lean, then tofu has more protein than beef. If beef is 85% lean, then it has the same amount, basically, right? Tempeh is also depends if you have some. There are plant burgers that are not Beyond Burger. They're gonna be a little lower in protein, but very tasty, good calories, good ingredients. And if you can find switch white bread to high grain, like whole grain protein bread, that would be really cool as well. So he's showing here a bunch of stuff for how to switch animal products with other foods, right? So, for instance, tofu scramble you can make instead of eggs. So that's like really delicious. Yeah, there you go. I'm done if anybody else wants to ask another question. What's up, Mr. HK? Hello, Mr. HK. Hello.
Okay.
I
like
this is
turtles.
probably
Sorry, Swiggy? Sorry? Who said what?
Yeah, I was just saying that he is already trying to go vegan. Like a few days back, he started,
Who, HK?
being vegan. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay then. Sorry, I just got lagging. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. All right. Go on,
Okay.
Chad. Be good. Do good stuff. Eat plants. Be strong. And prosperous, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody else? Oral, you have another question? Or... Yeah, of course, you're welcome. If you're... fuck, it keeps jumping up there, and I don't know why. It's so annoying. Vegetables more cheap, and we have gardens, that's why. Yeah, that's good. But just direct vegetables, not great for building muscle, just because lots of water, lots of starch in vegetables, all fantastic stuff, right? But if you want protein, you need to do other stuff. You need to eat beans, legumes, and some more refined beans and legumes as well. So tofu, there's a chickpea tofu that I want to taste one day. Oh, there is one in a store. I could try it. There is one. Yeah, I'll try that. What's this, Yun Xiao? Define needless. I wouldn't say needless, I would say unnecessary. So unnecessary meaning that you can survive and not be not like still be healthy without it. I would say that's unnecessary.
I hate crackers.
Chickpea
Crackers?
tempeh. Never heard of it. That sounds fantastic. Thank you, Nick.
I hate crackers.
Sorry to
Do you
hear
mean
that.
like the euphemism for white people in the South?
Yes, actually. But fun fact, white teas were not the only ones cracking whips. It was also so-called black peoples, indigenous peoples, enslaved
Oh, interesting.
people.
Wouldn't go that route.
But yeah,
crackers is derived, or that term originated from whip crackers. So yeah.
Well, Kale, you are calorie maxing, so that's great, but most of us can't drink 2,000 calorie smoothies. So that's a no for me, and I don't care how much protein is in that. I'll take my protein lean, thank you very much, because I am prone to fatness.
Yeah, I'm calorie maxing to get weight. I hope I will get I will be 85 or 90 kilograms. I hope.
Yeah, you should not when you're calorie maxing, I guess, to gain muscle. Are you doing that also? Like, are you weightlifting?
Yeah, I'm working out also, but this is my off day. For 5 days per week, I'm working out.
No, but like, are you doing this to gain muscle?
I mean, Yunshao, I'm not sure how that word wouldn't apply. I think an action is abusive is when it's not in the best interest of the being to whom you on whom you make that action, right? So like a kind gesture could be abusive if somebody is not considering the being on whom they're making it. My mom was abusive with kindness often, still is, right? For instance. So I don't know how it can be. It is a strong word, right? But I don't know how it's not abusive to bring a being into this world only to slaughter them one day or to exploit them until they can't be exploited anymore and then slaughter them. That's just like, by definition, abuse. It's not in the best interest of a chicken to be bred into the world where she's being exploited for eggs, and then when her egg consumption, like production declines, be slaughtered. Like, the first part is wrong in its own, but the second part is like an insult to injury, because it's like the retirement plan of those animals, the retirement from slavery of those animals is slaughter, all of them. That's why I make sure to add to my definition of veganism the word slaughter, because that is a wrong on its own, as much, if not worse, than the exploitation part. Incarceration is abusive, right? But it's it would be in the best interest of an inmate to be like more in a more rehabilitative state, right? But also this being, right, that you're incarcerating, they're not innocent, right? So when somebody does something wrong, for the rest of the society, their actions should be restricted, or they'll do more wrong, right? They'll create more victims. So do I still have that? Give me one sec, let me see. Right, so I have this thing. You remember, not this one. You remember, oh, did I delete it accidentally? That's a shame. So I had the action taker, action bearer, action, and context, right? That's how you find out if something is ethical or not. Well, the context of the action bearer who had done a bunch of actions that hurt others, the context is that this person is not innocent and we should stop them from doing more bad, right? But I would say incarceration, the way it is today, is absolutely unethical. From the food that they are fed to just like seemingly sometimes absolutely lack of separation of between people, and they abuse each other in there because they are fucking abusive fucks, right? Often, sometimes they're like absolutely innocent and they incarcerate them. Is giving a fine also abuse? no, because the person who did the thing, right, they did something illegal, right? And now it's time to pay for it. I would say the claim that if you weren't aware of the law, then you still should be fined is a little problematic, because that person should get a warning if it's their first time. And in some places you will, right? If you get, it's your first refraction, for instance, if you park your car in the wrong place, right? And it's your first refraction, you get some kind of you get a warning and a leaflet, right? That would be the best thing to do. But it's not just like the best interest, obviously, right? There should be also context. So the context is that this person did something illegal. In my proposition, not for the first time. So they knew the law, right? But they disregarded it anyways. Then they get a fine. And it's an appropriate way of punishment, right? He's not being incarcerated for it, because the crime is not that bad. But usually, like, for instance, parking laws, they are done like that because of for the council to make money, but also for because it restricts some places. If you park there, it restricts disabled people from being able to use those facilities. And so paying a fine and possibly getting like an education on why they shouldn't stand there, right? Would be actually good both for the person and the society, because in a different society they would be locked up. But we're trying to create a just society where you get a warning, right, when you're doing something that could be to the detriment of others. And then you, if you disregarded that, right, you a little bit of a piece of shit, right? Because you were explained to, listen, disabled people can't walk through here, right, if you park right there. There are some people that are just going to repeatedly do the same thing, right? And then, yeah, pay a fine. And if you get 50 fines and you never paid them, yeah, you get incarcerated, because now you've become like incompliant to the detriment of society, right? There's something wrong with you there. And, you know, maybe you need therapy, right? For instance, there should be more therapy to people who are incarcerated. There should be, the brain maybe should be checked out. What the hell is going on there? Why are you so like selfish, right? But I would say the same thing about like meat eaters, for instance, right? Meat eaters shamelessly, thoughtlessly pay for the exploitation and slaughter of billions of animals per year, trillions actually, really. And right now there is no punishment in a society for it. And I think there should be. I think there should be a warning, and then a fine, and then incarceration. But actually, the amount of detriment should be incarceration immediately. I'm just trying to create a society that is built on solid values, right? And you don't immediately jump into incarcerating people who pay for exploitation and slaughter of animals. You agreed with me a second ago. Or did you not? Wait. Your previous definition is wrong. Are you talking to me or somebody else? What? My previous definition of what? My previous definition of abuse? I mean, I could amend it. I'm just adding, I can add like, so when you do something not in the best interest of an innocent being, okay? There, I amended it. Oh my God, you got me. I'm like, you know, I'm like, I'm here put on the spot, so that's fine. I'll willing to admit, sure, I should amend my definition. Yeah, okay, I've amended my definition to doing something that is not in the best interest of an innocent being. All right? Of course I see I was wrong, that's fine. Like, I said something, I didn't consider all the implications of it. That's fine. That's how life goes, Yun Xiao. So do you agree with my definition of abuse, and do you agree that it applies to you? You are an abuser? Do you agree? So, Yung Shao, do you agree that you're an animal abuser then? Yun Shao, do you agree that you're an animal abuser? Yun Shao. Oh, not quite. By my definition of abuse, you are. How would you define abuse? Let's see. Let's give it a thought.
Wait, hang on, trying a very slimy move. No, he's trying a very.
One second. Sorry, something clicked. Right. So my definition of abuse. But I usually don't use the word abuse. That's why I don't care. So, what's your definition of abuse? Right. Like, I'm defending a word that I don't usually use, but that's okay. I think I can defend it. Oh, it's been quiet, Yunchao. I hope you're, I don't know, trying to define it well. Let's see.
Into existence an animal to harm them, it's still harming them. Even if I do it, I bring them into existence for that purpose.
See, okay.
Abuse is, let me. So, hold on. Ah, fuck me. Prolonged and or repeated unethical. Prolonged and or I'm just going to shorten it a little bit. Repeated unethical behavior, victimizing a single sentient being or a small group of sentient beings. So let me understand what's happening here. So prolonged repeated unethical behavior. How would you define unethical behavior then? Victimizing a single sentient being or a small group of sentient beings. Well, it kind of depends on how do you define unethical behavior. I would say throat slitting is unethical behavior, and then you're an animal abuser. What would you... Right, surely taking the life of somebody. And victimizing, I hope you don't have a problem there, right? Because animals are victims of our actions. They're innocent victims, in fact. I would say, wait, all practices, not many, all practices slit the throats of animals. So don't try to run away there. I would say the throat slitting is unethical. Shit, what am I doing? Would you not say that throat slitting is an unethical behavior? I don't know about that, man. How do I I never know how to do anything here. Can I make it larger, please? Oh, there you go, medium. Large. And that's a good definition. I might use it. It just means that you're an animal abuser, then. You would say, well, it would, not according to this definition. It's a prolonged or repeated unethical behavior, victimizing a small, wait, why is there a small group of sentient beings? What if it's a large group of sentient beings? Would it not be abuse? So you're getting something in there that is interesting. But let's say it's a small farm, right? Let's say it's like a tiny farm, so it's a small group of sentient beings. So prolonged repeated unethical behavior, victimizing a single sentient being or a small group of sentient beings. Why would slitting their throat not be unethical behavior? Small farm, giving them a good life, and then slitting their throat for no goddamn reason, just to munch on our corpse or make profit out of them. I wouldn't find that a good reason to, according to you, abusing animals. I don't know how you're gonna get out of this one, Yung Shao.
Working the shoulders and you're not fully working the chest.
Like, imagine saying in this case, so unethical behavior, prolonged or repeated unethical behavior towards humans. But it's a large amount of humans. Let's say the entire country of China, which is 1 billion people, I think, at this point, they endure prolonged repeated unethical behavior that is victimizing them, then it wouldn't be abuse. So why did you sneak in small there? How does, okay, Yung Shao, would you say the same in the case of human beings? I gave my child a good life. I named her Mary. And then when she was 10, I slit her throat. Is that ethical behavior? Let's say I've done it, yeah, it's a single sentient being, that's fine, it's part of your definition. So I'll just write down the problems that I have right there. Let's do it like that. Amend it. Any group. Okay, that's fair, that's a really good idea. So, or a group, I'll delete it right there. So, please answer my question. Well, yeah, so please answer my question. So what if I had a child and I named her Mary, and when she was 10, I slit her throat and I benefited from it somehow? Let's say I continued getting support, right? Because my government doesn't know that I've killed Mary, and I was getting support for Mary, but feeding her just became like unrealistic. And I just continued getting support, so that does benefit me. Would you say that's ethical? That's not abuse? Come on, Yung Xiao, can I kill Mary? Would that be abuse? One day, YouTube is gonna come down on me so hard for like not mincing my words.
Fiber density is called. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not sure if me, like, giving birth to Mary, giving her a good life, and then slitting her throat when she's 10, you're not sure if that's abuse? Well, think it through, okay? Think it through. So this stream is a great appetizer for my beef burger. Well, I agree with a bunch of people here. They are watching the stream while eating dog burgers. So yeah, it's go for it. It's okay. Oh, why is that not working? My comment highlighter is not working. I'll ask. No, it's okay. They control. I'm asking the hard questions. It's okay. There's a reason, Xiao, that you entered my stream as well. Yeah, they are pathetic, but it's okay. They're asking, they're trying, testing me out, right? They're saying some shit that they think is gonna hurt my feelings. And I am trolling them as well, right? A little bit. I'm just telling them, which is totally true. At least one person right now whom I know is watching the stream and is eating a dog burger. Is that okay? So, Torogom, is that okay? That at least one person, probably a couple, watching my stream eating dog burgers, what do you think about that? How do you feel about that? Mm. Dog burger good. Dog burger really good. So, so this creature turning into burgers good. This yummy, good. Good burger. Oh, they're quiet in there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm asking if it's good for you, Torogom. It's not racist to ask if something is good that somebody else doing is good. Right? Other races eat humans. Is that good? Human burger. I'm just asking you a question, right? Because you came in here to, I don't know, hurt my feelings, I think. Because otherwise, I don't know why you would say what you said. What would motivate somebody to say that? You're trying to hurt my feelings, I think. Well, I'm sorry it backfired, right? So human burger, good? Dog burger, good? Hmm? That's incorrect, Yun Shao. Yun Shao, don't act like you're a doctor. That's incorrect. I heard dogs are delicious. Also, will you go crazy if you eat human meat? No, if you avoid the brain, it's gonna be fine. So, if it's tasty, is it good? Human burger? No brain, just muscle, right? So, get that. A little bit of fat in most people, right? Put it in a burger, good. Hello, Millie. Oh, they're gone. Shit. Mm-hmm. So, Aram, you want to have a discussion? You seem to, what is that? Plant sentience type of discussion? What are we doing? As long as they can satisfy, you can eat anything except humans? Oh, why not humans? Why not humans? What's wrong with eating humans, Haram? As a matter of fact, my favorite food dish is chicken liver. Well, great. Well, what's wrong with human liver? What's wrong with that? Aram, so you're saying it's okay to kill chicken or anything else, right? Except for humans. Why not human? I was muted before. I didn't notice. I'm such a boomer sometimes. So let me know why. I don't know, because I think so. Well, what is it based on? Like, I can think that I can eat humans, and then we disagree, and like, so can I go unalive a few humans and eat their liver? Like, well, not need to, right? None of us need to eat any meat. You don't need to eat chicken liver. In fact, you're talking about taste. Your favorite food is chicken liver, so that's like a taste preference. So if my taste preference is human liver, it can feed actually me for a long time, because human liver is huge, right? Oh, I can then kill and eat humans? That's interesting. That's my choice. Okay, so if I can choose to do anything I want, if I want, I can just like kill all the people. Is that your position? Because that would be crazy, man. That would be So crazy, right? Believing that, yeah, wow, okay. So all the wars happening right now, potentially in your area or in your ancestors' area, fine, it's good. Nothing wrong happening there. Right? It's kind of weird. Kind of a weird thing to do. Like if I could push a button and make it so no human would ever be killed, I would push that button. You apparently wouldn't. You would say, no, people have the choice to kill other people, and that's fine. Right? Weird. If you want to press that button, then do it. Well, yeah, the question is, right? Why wouldn't you? Wouldn't it be a good thing to, like, save people from being killed? It's kind of really weird moral framework, to be honest. Really, really weird one. Hey, what's up, Big 12, babe? How you doing? Canines is a dumb argument, absolutely. Canines are not even, like, intended to, like, tear flesh. Kind of use it for that, but we also use it for apples or whatever. And in the past, it wasn't. We have these canines, people are just like pointed at the tiny, tiny beings. Like mine are even barely protrude. They're just like tiny things. And I've seen people with just absolutely flat shit pointing at the canine saying, oh my God, this is it. So Aram, why wouldn't you push a button to make it so no human is ever killed again? Denga said, as a kind person, I don't care about anything. I just do what I think is the best. Well, I think we should restrict you then, because that's how, like, homiciders talk, right? They just do what they want. They don't consider the ethics or the implications of their actions. I think we should, like, put you somewhere so that you don't harm people. Because if one day it becomes, like, beneficial to you to harm people, like, that's crazy, man. It's total craziness. All right. I guess we have that. Wow. Somebody admitting, like, in the 21st century that they don't believe in human rights, they don't believe in law, they think wars are okay. Right. Yeah, but, like, if you could prevent a war in Iran right now, would you? I would. I would press that fucking button so fast. Pretty messed up, yeah. Well, maybe go to therapy, Aram. Maybe go to therapy, because this does sound fucked up. And you're potentially a detriment to society with the way you're talking right now, to be honest. Right? Like, if you don't care for yourself, you should at least tell whoever is taking care of you, because I don't see how you can survive in society otherwise. Your religion says not to go to therapy? That's a fucked up religion, man. What kind of a religion is that? Telling you not to take care of yourself. Weird. Bruh. Gosh. Maybe you should abandon that religion if your religion tells you not to take care of yourself and the people around you, frankly, because you sound dangerous. Okay. Yeah, we should look you up. I'm just saying, I don't have the power, unfortunately, but we should. Because people who talk like that. I mean, I'm just giving you an opportunity. Yeah, you're admitting it. That's the fucked up part, right? Like, you're saying, oh, I'm admitting it, as if, like, that makes you, like, any good. No, you're not good, man. Absolutely not good. Crazy. Yunsha, have you thought about whether it's abuse or not for me to kill Mary when she's 10? To slit her throat? Think about that. This is funny, yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Okay. Well, guess I was trolling a little bit. I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling it. I don't know. Maybe if somebody has a question, this is the time to ask. Right now, right? This is, by the way, this is a good definition, Yunshao. I might change it a little bit because I do think there should be a consideration of the. So a few words I hear need to be disambiguated.
Would you like to trade the places with your victims, Arkham?
Yeah.
Arkham.
So I think I would change those words because they need to be disambiguated. But it's a good definition otherwise. So.
You said yes. Okay, so tell us your home address and.
Then you should avoid this. You should like change this definition then, I think, because this definition includes murder. Because it is unethical behavior, prolonged and repeated unethical behavior. If I'd done it to more than one person, it would be prolonged unethical behavior towards a group of sentient beings. Repeated. But I do think one can abuse somebody in one single action. I don't think that's true, but it's murky. That's why I don't usually use the word abuse. So yeah. Oh, somebody is doing my trick in the comments. Hammond is doing my trick. Oh, where do you live? I'll come and test your behavior. Oh, Aram number 2 is joined. What's up, Aram number 2?
He basically gave his home address because he would like to be in the places of his victims.
Yeah, I saw that. That's my trick. I invented it. I don't use it anymore because people started giving me their fucking addresses. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's fucking crazy.
But hey, I guess this person doesn't like either lying about the address or really truly is like suicidal. Bro, seriously, go to therapy, man.
Yeah. He's basically psychopath. That there is no other explanation.
Yeah, I suppose.
By the way, he gave the address of the Pakistan Defense Office housing. Basically, government place.
Oh, so it was
It
wrong.
is not his home address even.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess it's good that you're not suicidal, Aram, but also it makes you morally inconsistent and a troll, frankly, right? Because you wouldn't accept this kind of your position. If somebody held your position and they were in proximity of you, you would be scared, as Hammond demonstrated, right? That's the point of Hammond asking you, "What the fuck do you live?" Right? To show you that when somebody uses your moral framework on you, you don't accept that for yourself. So you should change your moral framework. And frankly, you should go to therapy for real, man. Like this is weird stuff, right? If you are truthful about all the things that you said, that's like horrific inconsistency, incredible selfishness, maybe psychopathy, I don't know. Go to therapy, man. What's up, X? Oh, vegan. Okay. Sorry.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hello, my vegan family. How are you?
Yeah, good. All good, Marcos. What's up, Omar? How you doing?
Great, great. I missed some live vegan voices, and I just joined to listen to you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, no problem. What's up, Omar? How are you doing?
I'm walking around, looking
I'm
at the
talking to
wildflowers.
So, Marcos, I'm talking to
Oh,
Omar.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
We do
I thought you said
activism
Mark
here.
or Marcus.
No, Omar.
No. Please. I don't want to make any problems. I just thought you called me Mar for a reason. I don't know. And okay then. Okay. I'm going back.
Okay,
I'm
no
muting
problem.
myself. I'm just
No.
listening.
Okay, no
Thank you.
problem.
Thank you.
So what's up, Amar? How are you doing? Do you have a mic? Yeah, I mean, it's not funny that Amar, oh, sorry, not Amar, Aram is holding those positions. It's not funny. It's the least funny thing in the world, right? Just like, yikes. No human rights, no animal rights, nothing going on there except for yummy or whatever. Yeah, it's like really a shame. It's like a, you know, Aram, it's like a waste of human intellect. You have this gift from God, this brain, and you resigned to not using it. It's weird.
Excuse me. I want to ask you a question. Why can I not hear the other person? What is happening?
Oh, no, they're typing in the chat. They're just typing in the chat. They're not talking. Nobody's talking except
Okay.
for me.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I understand that that's your choice, Aram, but your choice harms others, right? So just saying it's my choice and just ending it there, that's not using your intellect. That's just like using a thought terminating sentence, right? There should be a justification for a choice to do violent acts, right? If I choose to do violent acts, I better have a really good justification for it. Because otherwise, I am a detriment to myself, to the people around me, and to society. So that's crazy, man. Just saying it's my choice. No, it's not. We restrict the choices of others when those harm people and other sentient animals. We restrict them. Even in case of dogs, we restrict people who harm dogs. It's their choice to harm dogs. But then we say, well, once you made the choice, we find it morally abhorrent and we're not gonna prevent you from doing that, choosing that choice again. Yeah? That's how morality works, I think. Could be wrong.
Arham, would you like to your ass being fisted?
Jesus Christ, Gail.
Maybe rephrase that a little bit differently.
No. It's important to be said exactly as Kale said it. Aram, if it's somebody's choice to fist you, is that a good choice? Or should we stop them?
It said, "What your fucking mouth is
I
said."
know.
So why did you get triggered? Okay, I'm stronger than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm going to fist your ass, and you have no right. You cannot say stop, even though you say, "I will continue to fist in your ass without your consent." Would it be okay? You got mad because of this shit. So why you are doing to the others?
No, Yung Zhao, I'm an anti-feast. Why are you all asking people to leak my address? Banning dog meat is blatant speciesism. Well, no, banning, like, you would say banning any meat would be speciesism, so like human meat on the table as well, right? Are you for or against banning human meat, Yung Zhao? And just to make sure that providing context of a human that was slaughtered for it? That's fine, I moved on. It's a joke, fine. So, is banning human meat or that is origin of from human slaughter? Is that like speciesism?
This is happening without her consent. So you are paying money for this shit. So yet again,
So why are you being speciesist? Humans are too smart. So what? you're being speciesist. How is human being smart relevant to whether you should slaughter them or not? Wait, how is so when you says ism, right? Racism, speciesism, that means judging a species according to arbitrary traits, right? Or condemning a species to death with arbitrary traits. So humans being smart just sounds like an arbitrary trait to me. And would you say humans that are not smart, totally okay to slaughter them for burgers? Yingxiao? I hope you can answer. Right there. What's up, Ton?
Oh shit. New episode came out. Let's go.
What happened? Which episode?
No, don't worry. I'm like excited about TV shows.
Okay, cool.
Is it The Boys?
No, not going back to anti-theist thing. Please answer my question. If humans are stupid, would you find it a legitimate reason to slaughter them for burgers? Xiao, I'm gonna ask you questions into submission, so please answer. You sound like a good kid altogether, but a little messed up when it comes to ethics. Your ethics suck. If we can give you proper ethics, your life would be better. The lives of people and animals around you would be better. I guess if they were that unintelligent, then sure. Holy shit, man. If I hit you in the head and you lose some of your intelligence, that's you being sent to slaughter for burgers. Michelle, that's a suicidal position. Or incredibly, if you think that it's not possible for you to lose your intelligence, or that you wouldn't care once you've lost your intelligence, that's just like an empathetical position. Why do you lack empathy so hard, man? Well, let's say it's an accident, right? Like a strike from God, whatever, right? There is actually laws in some places still, like an act of God, right? You struck on the head, right? And there is no unethical action there because there is no action maker. There's just like chance. Then it's not an appeal to emotion, man. It's how in what way is that an appeal to emotion? I'm just asking you why you are not empathetic. Just the fact that I said the word that describes an emotion doesn't mean that I'm appealing to your emotions. I'm talking logically. Empathy can be reached logically. Compassion can be reached logically. You don't even have to have like any kind of feelings about it. You can make the moral consideration based on what you would like to be done to you. So if an act of God, right, you got hit on your head and you lost your intelligence, is it okay to slaughter you for burgers now? Jesus Christ, please say no. But then it would be a contradiction.
Way, just like if you're a piece of shit, then we don't really care too much about you. We usually talk to people who actually care.
Wait, Yingxiao, did you say yes? No, they said okay, fair on the appeal to emotion thing, I think. Oh, you said I like it, like if I get hit by a giant hailstone, and then yes, so then yes, slaughtering for burgers. Why are you like this, Yingxiao? And I'm not appealing to emotion, I'm just asking myself a little bit. Christ. Just change your ethical position, man. You don't have to be suicidal.
First of all, I don't have to respect anyone or their opinions at all. There's no obligation for me to respect anyone at all.
Like, should we respect pedos? What's going on here? Is that what we're advocating for? Respecting pedos?
Also, I hate when people say, I respect your opinion. Like, I don't think you do, exactly.
No.
I don't really think that you do. Like, if I told you, like, hey, I don't know, I don't abuse animals, and you say, oh, I respect your opinion, but I abuse animals. Like, what the fuck?
Fucking hate the chat.
Like, wait, what? How does that work?
Aram, do you respect pedos? You're not respecting pedos? But they hold a different opinion in you. Why aren't you respecting pedos?
But they respect your opinion.
No, I'm just asking, like, if we should respect each other's opinions. Do you respect, if you don't respect the pedo's opinion, that's surely a contradiction for you. You should respect the pedo opinion as well, right? Their opinion is that they can abuse kids. Like, surely when people say, oh, I respect the opinion, they expect, yes, and I also respect your opinion. But no, you abuse animals, man. Yeah, I'm asking why. Why? Why wouldn't you respect the pedo opinion? Your religion said nothing against pedoism.
There are people who, for some reason, respect people who were on the Epstein's list, or Epstein's emails.
Jesus Christ, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Aram, why would I respect your opinion that it's okay to abuse and slaughter a bunch of animals and humans, by the way? You don't believe in human rights either. Why do you think I should respect your opinion there? You're terrible. You should go to fucking therapy, man. Sorry, Felix. I went on a tirade.
It's just, all I want to say, it's, we don't have to respect anyone. That's all there is. I truly don't have to. And I hate how some people say that they have to respect their parents after their parents have been an absolute abusive role model to them.
Yeah, you don't have to respect my opinion. That's fine. I'm not asking for respect of my opinion. I'm looking, frankly, right now, Aram, I'm looking for some sign of sapience in you. Just like some sign that you're not like some kind of a non-sentient, non-sapient bot typing with his like tail or something. Like, you don't like hold true human rights. You don't give a shit about animals. You don't give a shit about anything. If you could push a button and stop a war, you wouldn't. And you justify everything with, but that's my choice. Well, it's the pedo's choice to abuse kids, right? So, is that a good choice? You would what? You would be pedo? It's just like unclear what you're typing about. So, no, we shouldn't let pedo choose to abuse kids? Why not? Oh, you would, if there would be profit for you. Well, would you say that the choice of pedo is a good one and we should continue letting them choose to pedo? To continue being a pedo and abuse kids? Come on, man, be a human being for fucking once. Yeah, pedo is making a choice to abuse kids. He has the choice to not abuse kids and go jerk off somewhere or for like on a ice slope or something. But he chooses to abuse kids anyways. So is that a good choice? And can it be justified by the choice of the pedo to pedo? Well, I don't have anything else to do right now, Hammond. Frankly. It's either this or go off air. And then, yeah, I'm gonna use my time more wisely if I go off air, but I don't know. My chat seems to still be here. Don't change the subject, Aram. Should we respect the choice of a pedo to abuse kids? Go on. No, we shouldn't. Why not? Why shouldn't we respect the choices? It's their choice. It's the choice of the pedo to abuse kids. Why shouldn't we? Because that's your choice to do what? But your choice contradicts the choice of this pedo who wants to choose to abuse kids. What's the problem? Why is that a problem for you?
Or wife beater. What if a wife beater says?
Oh, there is
Yeah,
that
like
pesky.
why
Oh shit.
are you not respecting the pedo, man?
Just to your mic. Holy shit. It's harsh as
So
fuck.
bastard.
Is what?
Because
Yeah,
I
it's
don't wanna.
it's overgained your mic. This I've been trying to
Oh, really?
see how to tell it to you for a while actually. Like your volume is reduced for me and was still like crazy.
As a VPN, I would
Yeah.
suggest
Is it
backing away from talking to Iron Man, because the argument for something being wrong or right is I don't wanna, I don't wanna, I don't wanna. So like
Oh,
if you ask him what's like, would you like chocolate or vanilla? He'll say vanilla. Oh, why not chocolate? Because I don't wanna, I don't wanna.
well, if that was true, then I would actually have like so. It's my prediction. My prediction is why you're not vegan. I don't want to. So
I
around
don't
why aren't you not
wanna.
vegan?
I
Are you saying
don't
you don't wanna?
wanna.
You don't wanna be vegan? Is that it? You don't wanna be vegan? Okay, congratulations to my chat. Whoever put yes, you have won the challenge. You get 100 fake points.
I
Felix
don't
fixing the
wanna.
ball.
I don't wanna.
Dista, you wanted to say something earlier? Sorry.
Oh fuck, that's funny. Holy
is
stonks.
it like the first time that my mic is overgained, or
You're
No,
good
it
now.
always was like
Okay.
that, man. But
I
I
think
was
it's
like,
better.
I was just reducing on my side, but now I decided to just tell you. Now it
okay?
sounded good. By the way, it sounds good now.
That's weird.
Did you
What
reduce
about
it?
now?
No, it sounds good now. Sounds really good. Doesn't sound
It
overgained.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really do anything, so I don't know.
Maybe you just walked away from a mic a little bit, like moved it away from your lips a little bit. I don't know. Sounds good. No.
No, I'm literally my mouth is literally like almost hugging the microphone. So
Oh, it sounds overgained again. So can you like move away a little bit? Just like don't hug your mic. Just walk away like 10 centimeters. And then maybe it sounds gonna sound okay.
okay.
Right. Don't be a mic
Yeah, maybe.
hugger.
Okay.
Oh,
Having
Ram,
too much fun.
I've exploited you. If you're enjoying this, like, it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, because you
It's
don't have.
literally a child.
Yeah, you don't have like a good reason to like tell pedos not to choose to abuse babies. So I don't know. It's like I have like 10,000 reasons for it. I have one really specific one. Are you 16? Jesus Christ. Then no wonder Jesus children are dumb these days. Well, they always were. I was dumb at 16. Fuck. That's why, is it? What's up, Chunu?
Hello.
How are you?
All good. What about you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. What do you think about the sign in Felix video right there? What do you think about that?
I haven't watched it. Oh, the sign in Felix video.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Animal farming should be illegal. Yeah, it's slavery.
No, it should be illegal. That's what it says. Animal farming
Ban.
should be illegal. That's what Felix is
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. Well, yeah, you agree. Animal farming should be illegal, not legal.
Certainly.
Well, you can try changing Felix's
Of
mind.
course, why not? I've come here.
There is a
But
quite.
I have to be pro slavery for that to change his mind.
What do you mean? In what way?
True.
Yeah, no, it's true, Felix, but in what way? Hello.
I
In
can't
what way?
change the question. Jimmy.
I'm gonna go make a coffee, guys.
Well,
What?
why do you well, do you agree with my statement, right?
Yes,
think
I
that
do. I hope it does change to be of.
okay. Now,
Yeah.
my follow-up question is like, do you pay or do you fund industries which are trying to make it legal? As in, are you funding industries that are
No, I'm vegan.
you're vegan based?
Yeah.
There you go, VPN. That was my fastest speed run. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
What's up,
What about the
Muji?
clothing industry though? Like, should we buy clothes from those brands which have leather products and all that?
Well, that's
It's
all
all about.
brands. That's all brands. Do you know
It's
any?
also
Yeah, go on.
supply and demand. You're purchasing things that you agree with. You're not supporting the entire business. Like for example, if you buy a cotton clothes from a huge store which sells multiple different things, then you're showing the store like, hey, I'm only interested in like cotton clothes. It doesn't mean that they're going to use your money on leather clothes because of how
Mm-hmm.
supply and demand works.
Mm-hmm.
hmm But there is definitely argument to be made that maybe we shouldn't like go to steakhouses and buy fries from those places.
Well, you show the ads, right? They the money from ads goes to happy animals in sanctuaries. You should be for that. So endure the ads. I don't put any ads, like I don't control the ads. That's not something I can do. My on the back end, my allowance of ads is low, but what ads and when YouTube puts in, that's their business. I have no control of that. But also those ads pay for some food for happy animals that will never be slaughtered. So there you go. I'm gonna go get my coffee, guys. One sec.
Fuck, it's so tight, man. Hey. Eek, eek, eek. Dude, I hate VPM. You're gonna hate this. I hate how science nowadays is politicized. As in, when people say I studied in this and this field and did this and that thing, they try to say, "Oh, you must be one of those woke people," whatever the fuck. Like, why is science like being put on this political compass? Like,
Well, it's
holy moly!
because I can give you an answer, like a proposed answer. I'm not sure entirely, right? Like I'm not a person to know But my proposed answer is because science reaches the conclusions that one political party doesn't want.
Aye.
That's why it's split like that.
Even
What's up,
like just
Andy?
eating vegetables is being put on like a political compass. Crazy.
Yeah. What's up, Andy Blaze? Andy Blaze.
Hello.
How you
Whoever
doing?
said that, hello. I'm
Hi.
good.
Hello.
What
What do
about
you
you?
think of my what do you think of my sign in my bedroom?
Hello, VPN.
Hello. What do you think of Felix's sign?
As a stand, it's good, but I do not agree with it.
I do
Oh,
not agree.
change his
Oh.
Yeah.
mind then. Go on. Make a
No,
justification
no,
for
no, no.
why it's wrong. To
Nah.
make it, yeah.
Give me
Why?
give me an argument for your like why.
No, I'm not here to argue. I'm just here
No, no,
to
no.
listen you talk.
It's
No, no, no,
not
no.
about
Hold on, hold on. I'll
argument.
explain.
Okay.
When we're trying to create a justification, we have to construct an argument to defend our position,
Yeah.
right? So what argument? Not like we're not going to argue, but within this context, what is your position? What what
Worked out
justifiable
yesterday.
reason do you have to defend your position that animal farming should be legal?
See, I'm just saying, if the animals are farmed for the purpose of eating, then it's fine. But
Why?
if they are farmed for the purpose of like harming them, then it's totally not fine. Like that's
Mm,
sadistic.
okay.
Okay.
So why is it fine to harm them for food?
Okay, you tell me if a
No, no,
war
no.
happens.
You are
No,
trying
no,
to
no.
change. You are trying to change
See, at
Felix's mind, right?
Yeah.
no, no. I am not trying to change anyone's mind. I literally am not trying. I just said that at the early. I'm
Okay.
not trying to change anyone's mind. I'll keep my
Why?
opinion
Why
with
do you
myself.
disagree? Why do you disagree? Why is it okay to harm animals for food?
See, when you construct that sentence like that, then it's wrong. But we are not harming animals for food.
Wait,
No.
Oh
is
yeah, we are.
yeah, so is slitting the throat of an animal not harm? Not
Like,
harming the animal?
are we beating the shit out of animals before eating them? Then that's harming and that's wrong. But
Wait,
that's not how things happen.
Do you think shooting someone or slitting someone's throat is a form of physical harm?
Yeah, of course.
So it is
But
harming
that's a
them.
person. Yeah, that's a person.
No, 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 no. We're not talking about people. We're talking about animals in general, right? In
Just
general.
just before we like, okay, I'll have an argument, but just let me know how many of you guys are vegan. I have
There
to
is
know
two
that
of
how
us.
I'm talking with how many people.
Just two of us for now on the mic.
you can talk to just one.
Two.
You can talk to just Felix. That's fine. I'll shut up. No worries.
No.
So,
No, if that's the fucking disagreement, then
but
yeah,
I'll
there you
not
go.
gain anything from changing his mind, right? So why like I was literally here to listen if people are talking or not. Like I wanted to hear the
I'll
two sides
explain.
arguing.
The reason why I have this sign above my head, and I use
Mhm.
this sign in the public as well to talk to people, because I do believe that it should be illegal. It should be banned. We should no longer have this. My argument
Brett, the ads pay for sanctuaries. Suck it up.
my argument is, first of all, the premises. Animal products are not necessary. Animal products cause harm to the ethics of one individual or towards a human individual. So there is an ethical issue. There's an environmental issue, and then there's the health issue. Having animal agriculture is bad for the ethics, for the environment, and for the health. And we have enough studies to demonstrate that it is the case that having animal farming around causes issue to three of them. And Yeah. And I think if you want to defend animal farming, you have to be okay with causing harm to humans, causing harm to human health, and causing harm to the environment. What do
No.
you think? Do you agree or disagree?
Hey, Andy, hello.
Jesus Christ, man.
What's up?
हाँ समझ आ रही है ना मेरी बात मुझे पता था तू है इंडिया से
Can we keep it in English if possible? I would
wait
appreciate
one
that.
second I want to talk with something wait
Well, if you want
one
to
sec
talk to him, you can do it in the other channel.
तू बोल ना भाई तू बोल फटाक से
अबे पागल है मेरे को ऐसा फ्लैग कर रहे पीड़ो
I'm just gonna do that. If you guys want to talk to each other, you can do it on another chat.
I respect your opinion, Felix, okay? And I agree.
But do you at least agree that it is bad for the ethics of a human, it's bad for the health of a human, and it's bad for the environment? No comment?
Look, if you respect his opinion, that means you accept his opinion on those three things, right? How can you respect something that you don't accept? Okay, well, there you go.
I tried.
Yeah, you did try. What's up, Ice Ice? Ice baby?
Hi. Yeah, that was the idea behind the name.
Excuse me?
I saw you feel like, I remember talking to you a bit yesterday also.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm okay. What was the conversation yesterday?
I remember like there were two other people, some guy who was talking about McDonald's or something, talking about veganism or something.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember.
Is this like a debate call or something?
We usually try to have a conversation about like why abusing animals is bad. But some
Mhm.
people try to debate it. Some people try to say, "Hey, I'm gonna defend abusing animals."
Yeah,
But
it's hard to take the animal abuse is good side.
well, what's your
And
position on
yet.
it?
And yet.
Oh, actually, I'm not vegan. I'm like vegetarian. Well, I mean, technically lacto vegetarian. But you know, most of my meals are vegan anyway.
Okay. So do you know the implications of like eggs?
Yeah, but yeah, like I completely like understand that. That's why like I don't go if I do have to eat eggs, which I kind of rarely do, honestly speaking. I get the cage-free ones, like the ones that are local, and I visited the farms myself, and I get to play with the chickens, and they're not harvested for meat or anything. So, you know,
Can
I
I?
mean, I think
Can, Mhm.
so. For me, it's not like a very frequent thing. It's just like maybe maximum twice a year or something.
Sure. Can I quickly just rephrase your statement that you made?
Okay, go ahead.
So I hear how you try to buy free range eggs, and then you kind of said that you find this place who has these chicken slaves which live in a better slavery conditions, and you just take things away from them being enslaved. Is that
Okay,
what you?
I understand your opinion. I understand. But again, you know, like I hardly eat eggs to begin with, so and you know, I honestly do believe that the world would be a better place if more people went vegan or or at least try their best if they have the ability to do so. Um, yeah, I mean, I honestly think the main evil are these like corporations that like have such horrible systems with farming of animals.
Oh, I'm gonna. Can I like Can I argue that position?
I mean,
Because
uh,
what I want to say, it's not the company's fault. It's the mentality we have about animals. And the reason why I'm saying this, it's animal slavery will always be a thing, no matter how it's done, if the mentality of the human society is that we should exploit animals. We can change the industry to have better conditions, but animals will always be slaves if we have the mentality that they should be slaves.
I mean, I guess I agree with that, but for sure they can do better. They can do better to, you know, cut down and improve conditions because, as you said,
No,
like
sure. Like,
I doubt that in like how do I say I don't see in my lifetime that big of a veganism
internet.
movement that I can truly say like my lifetime. It's just like oh, at the very most I would want is for these corporations to take like accountability for like the horrible like treatments. Like if they can breed cows to have more meat at the cost of their like livelihoods and suffrage and lifespan, they will 100% do that, which is just like evil behavior.
But
So
who funds these businesses?
yeah, the food industry and the farming all go
Who
hand in hand.
who
I agree
funds?
with that.
Who
But
pays? Who pays these businesses to operate?
It's you.
it's like the same few billionaires who own
Wait,
everything. But
who pays for KFC to exist? The consumers, the people who pay for it, right? The
and the
condition.
shareholders.
No, the
Shareholders don't.
shareholders just want, or like, they expect money to be coming in, right?
Yeah,
The
shareholders don't
shareholders give.
pay for the product. They pay into the company, right? They become part owners of the company. The people who pay for the product are the people who buy the product.
So the conditions will never change as long as people are going to continue paying for it. But my whole issue, the thing is, what you're talking about is putting a band-aid on the issue. But that issue is going to constantly grow. There's only like so many band-aids you can put before it keeps growing and growing. I'm talking about eliminating the root cause issue, which is the animal farming. Just completely making it illegal. No eggs, no milk, no meat, no fish, no nothing. Just completely remove it.
I understand. Yeah, I also agree that a lot of these practices are really bad. And
I'm
I'm
talking
just
about all
saying that
practices.
in terms of I'm talking about practically, like, it just doesn't seem very doable. Like, the range of people that I know who are vegan myself is very, very low. I know, but the range of meat eaters that I talk to who agree that these practices are bad, they shouldn't be practiced, that it's like, yada, yada. A lot of people I talk to, they can recognize the hypocrisy that is eating meat, but also agreeing that the farming practices are bad and not sustainable. So they can recognize the hypocrisy in themselves, but they just choose to look away because of convenience, which is where it's all coming down to. So I believe like at least it's fine to sacrifice convenience if it's like allowing more animals to live, allowing more of them to have a better quality of life, you know?
And
And in that way, it seems more,
Don't
at
like
least for the short
animals,
term.
non-vegetarian.
Sorry?
What?
I'm saying that is there someone non-vegetarian here?
We're
Just
not
don't
talking
Not that
about.
I
lie.
know.
We're not talking about vegetarians. Vegetarians still
No,
kill
I'm just
animals.
asking. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'm just saying vegetarians still kill animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And I actually have like a lot of arguments for that. But no, yeah, Ice, like if this is your position, why aren't you vegan? Because if you know that animals are still going to get like selectively bred and exploited for eggs, then just drop eggs, replace it with something else.
But I needed to leave this
Again,
because
I pretty much drop eggs in my life. I pretty much have dropped eggs. Like I hardly ever eat it.
And so wait, do you
Yeah.
consume any animal products?
no, yeah. If you eat like eggs and all, but not that meats and all that, you are not that. You are not pure vegan.
Wait, real quick, Ridger, how old are you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Hello?
It's MC
Wait,
smile.
quick
He has
question,
mysterious eyes.
Ridger, just real quick, because I'm just like in relation to like terms and conditions, because I want to be kind of like careful. How, are you like under the age of 18?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fair. But no,
Means I can say under 15.
yeah, I don't like to talk to teenagers like the age of 15 or 14 because I just like I don't know.
I'm not like I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
because
so
you're
young.
dumb. Sorry, you dumb.
Yeah,
Kids are dumb.
that's the
Sorry,
point.
if you're
True.
respectfully, if you're under 18, I hope that you don't come across any hard or like weird people on Discord. I hope you don't find
Real.
I don't
weird
find.
communities here.
Everyone was nice only to
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, that's the
that's good
problem,
to
Slay.
hear.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was literally just talking about that in the side chat with somebody that like I personally don't think this app should be available to people who are under the age of 18 just for like mainly for safety
Yeah,
reasons, you know.
Well, it is,
No, it's
and we
not
can keep
that.
this
I would go
age
a step
appropriate if
further.
necessary.
Yeah, let's just like the reason why I asked is I wanted to know in
I would
relation to
go a
like
step further and say I don't even think Instagram. Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're
I don't
saying?
use that. I don't
Okay,
use
guys,
Yeah.
Insta.
guys,
Can we bring
guys.
this back on topic,
Yeah,
please?
yeah, yeah. Let's bring it back on
the
topic.
Yeah, all
reason
friends use, but I don't use.
the reason why I asked because there is terms and conditions on Discord about it,
Okay, I'm just
and that's why.
leaving, bro.
Okay,
Thank
that's good.
oh thank God.
Jesus. Jesus
But
Christ,
no,
man.
hopefully they were gonna be fine. But no, Ice, the reason why I'm asking because like what's stopping you from being vegan? Because if you're in favor of like not exploiting animals, that's a vegan position. And if your actions are aligning with what you're doing, then just go vegan.
How do I say?
Well, it's good that you didn't see it in Zhao, but Arian has. First of all, I have familiarity with the person, right? And I finally hid him from this channel. But there was racism, okay? If you want me to point it out, I will, but I would prefer not to.
It's like I hardly eat them, and if I do, I try to make sure it's like the humane, cage-free, the
It's
kampong,
still bad.
which
It's
is
still
like
bad. It's still a form of slavery. If I told you, hey, I'm looking for these slaves who give me this product that I really like, just I make sure the slaves have a really nice mattress. Like it's still slavery.
Yes, I agree, but how do I say like Rome wasn't built in a day. Like, if you have to think of this in a long-term position, I'm not sure I can say that in my lifetime I can see the farming industry be abolished like how you're vouching for. But I think
Well,
we need to
hold on.
take steps towards it and to highlight as consumers the
Wait,
quality of life and the
ice,
livelihood of
ice,
animals is the first
ice,
step. Yes.
ice. Really important.
Yes.
We can't stop wars, right? So should I still pay, like, I don't know, my government, like, so if we cannot stop wars, should I pay a lot of money to my government for war, a little bit of money to my government for war, or should I not pay any money towards any wars?
Look, okay, I know what you're trying to get at, but like
What am I trying to
if we're
say?
talking realistically, right? Wait, sorry. Let me ask you a question back. Do
Yes,
you pay taxes, right? And I'm
I have no,
assuming
I
you're
have no
Western.
control. I have no control of where my taxes go. I have control on what animals I personally can exploit.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's about control and like agency at the end of the day.
Do
Like
you have control to
how do
not
I
buy it?
say? Yeah, I have control, and that's why
Buy
I
them.
don't eat it that much. I hardly eat it.
But even when you do, you still buy from the place that treats them like slaves.
They, I mean, I know that this would
Guys, I'm
be
pretty
a
tired.
band-aid in your argument, but again, like
I've been sleeping pretty shitty. I don't know if I want to continue. It's painful as well. So I'll continue for a little bit while I still have my coffee and then I'm gone.
The slaves give
in
me
my
what I
con
want from them. The
in my
slaves are treated
country,
nicely.
like
I showed it. I had it on my screen. Did you not see? I'm gonna show it one more time, and then I'm gonna not. Ah, that's what he said. I find that racist. He was trying to insult you by calling you a little Chinese guy. That's racism. Okay.
Can
I'm
you answer
saying
my question?
I'm
I'm gonna
saying
be very like pushy right now. Does that justify slavery?
in order to take the steps to
It's a yes
abolish
or no question.
slavery,
I
you
I
must
don't give a,
highlight.
I don't care. Does that justify slavery for slaves to be big to have more space? Yes or no? Slaves having more space, does that justify slavery? Yes or no?
No,
There you go. Why do you pay
but
for it?
again, uh, let me just like in order to take the steps to abolish slavery, you must highlight to people the livelihood and the quality of life that slavery like takes away from people. You know, if we're going by a human comparison, you
Wait, say this again. I want to see if I got what you actually said.
because the problem is that back in the day, like if you read a lot of like books and stuff, the a lot of people like saw them like beneath humans, like didn't even consider them humans. So, you know,
They
I think
considered them
like
as
you
farm
need to
animals.
exactly, which was horrible.
It's like how you see chickens right now.
And I agree that it's horrible. And
It's not
you know,
healthy.
I don't think
Holy shit.
Why are you working so hard to justify your participation in slavery, Ice Ice? You recognize that it is slavery. You recognize that it's bad. You recognize that you can not pay for it since you already do it like 90% of the time. Why do you continue trying to make slavery okay?
can I ask, right? So is it like this call is when people who are non-vegans kind of come in and it's like one of those change my mind kinds of things where you can't try to convince the other person to be vegan? Is this the kind
We
of vibe
we
this call
try to
is kind
see
of like?
we try to see what values people hold. Everyone who comes here is against animal abuse, and when we ask them about what they eat, then they justify abusing animals. Every single person is against animal abuse until you ask them about what they eat, and then the hypocrisy comes out. And we really hate when people say that they love animals and on the same sentence that they say that they slit animals' throats. We hate hypocrisy. We see hypocrisy every fucking day, and it's really annoying. But what's really frustrating is when people use hypocrisy to justify slavery and execution of innocent individuals.
I see where you're coming from. Okay, to be honest, like I mainly wanted to join the call like since yesterday because I was kind of hoping that I could like shoot dishes with like other vegans about like, oh yeah, it's hard to get recipes and talk about food and like, you know, the experience and all that. To be honest, I wasn't really, how do I say, I wasn't expecting that this is going to turn into a debate channel.
Oh, I'm not debating anything. I'm just demonstrating your own hypocrisy to yourself.
Hello?
You said that you're against slavery, and in the next sentence you're justifying slavery. Like sure, you can share recipes with people and stuff like that. I just
Shut up,
hate.
man. Meat tastes so good and it's so nutritious and
Okay, if you
You
wanna
can be quiet.
if you want to like talk about meat, you should go to a dating server. But no, the reason why I talk about veganism is because of these kind of issues. People say that they are against abuse and then they justify it. That's horrible. And I fucking hate that. And it happens constantly. Constantly.
Yeah, you know, like one of the worst torture methods is to be stuck in a chicken coop, like because they lay droppings a lot, and that's considered like a torture method. Like, bro,
And you know what's
imagine the chickens
crazy?
in that situation.
And you know what's crazy? Ice?
What?
You pay into an industry that wants to exploit chickens. And that's the hypocrisy I'm talking about. That's the hypocrisy I'm talking about. Like holy shit. Right there. If you're against exploiting animals, don't pay for it. Holy moly.
To be very honest, right? I was born into being a vegetarian. So my main reasoning for being a vegetarian is mostly religion and also kind of like, you know, being a vegetarian my whole life. I don't miss meat and I don't like crave it at all. So, you know, how do I say? But after seeing like lots of documentaries, how the industry practices are just terrible, you know, it does make me feel like, yeah, it sucks. I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna like look at a cow and then go and eat it or something like that.
Yeah, it
So,
sucks.
you know,
It
I have had
sucks.
moments where like, should I just convert to veganism? But it's more so like as a vegetarian already, like sometimes I struggle for meals and you know, because I don't really, yeah. So I was kind of hoping to just talk about that kind of stuff in this channel, like talk about food and like talk about like what you guys do for day-to-day stuff.
Yeah, we can talk about it, definitely. But we will need like at least some kind of confirmation that you are going to completely stop consuming animal products if 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 you want to help like that. Because sometimes we get people who are like, "Hey, can you guys give me some recipes and I'll add some like dead animals to it." Then it's just a conversation. It just feels like a waste of time for someone to come here and still wanting to
Yeah,
exploit
yeah,
animals.
those people.
Those people, you're part of those people.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people here, especially the people who are like spamming the meat stuff, they're kind of going off of the like stereotype vegans are preachy or whatever, and they want to just be trolls for the sake of trolling. You
But
know, those people aren't really what giving
let
2 cents about.
let me ask you this question. If we give you recipes, are you going to completely stop consuming animal products?
I don't know, but the sound of it, maybe Hindu.
I'm not going to add. Trust me, if you give me a recipe for like braised tofu, I'm not gonna add eggs to it. I don't even like the taste of it or whatever.
But
It's
that's not the
I'm
question.
I don't understand. I don't understand why it has to be if you want this. It's I don't know. It just seems like I guess I was expecting a little bit more of like vegan joy. I don't know how to say. Sorry, my thoughts aren't coming out properly. But yeah, I feel like, you know, we can just like have, if you want to convince people to convert, sort
Okay,
of,
how can I
or like
convince
consider
you?
veganism.
How can I convince you right now, today, this very minute, to completely stop consuming animal products? Tell me. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll literally tell me what do I tell you right now to completely remove every single animal product from your diet.
Yeah, give us some kind of a chance. Tell us what links, what type of recipe, like what do you want? What do you need? I already tagged you in
Oh,
chat with recipes, right? You were asked for recipes. Are you going vegan now?
oh, okay. I mean, if we're going through it like that, well, okay, I guess I have to go through like my day to day, which, I mean, I have milk tea, but I can just switch that to oat milk since I already have that at home. Eggs, again, like I bought like 6 eggs like a few months ago, and they're just sitting in my fridge because no one eats them, so I hardly touch that. Oh, the biggest problem is honestly gelatin, which I'm a vegetarian, which I don't eat, but it's so annoying when they put it into random food all the time.
Yeah, isn't that annoying? Carni's
Um,
world put Carni's bullshit into the fucking food.
but they also include eggs into cakes and stuff like that, right? So I guess that would also be a hard thing to give up fully,
What about the
like
animals?
muffins or.
Ice, I heard this thing that you
Yes,
said,
I.
and I had to come in here. You said that where's the
Okay,
vegan
okay.
joy? We're joyful people, but we fight for animals' rights. You know, like you gotta understand, like every single difficulty that you're having with food, which we can help you with all that. It's nothing compared to the difficulty that the animals are having if you are buying that product. For example, if you're buying a cake that has animal products in it, an innocent animal gets exploited to death for it. I'm sure that it's far easier for you to either try to find something else or not even buy a cake than it is for them, right?
Yeah, buy a vegan cake.
I understand. The thing is that
buy no cake.
okay, I do find that I do find conversations about like that talking about the hypocrisy that a lot of meat eaters go through, like, oh, I like food and I think these practices are harmful, but I just enjoy it too much, it's too convenient. I do think that most people are aware of their own hypocrisy and just like look the other way for convenience sake. And
provide
you know, I
evidence
find
for.
that harmful, and I find that like just kind of like, I don't know, like shizzy, I guess. Again, I went into vegetarian. I was born into a vegetarian for like different reasons.
That's a
And my
diet.
main
We're
thing,
talking about animals' rights here, right? Like, we're not talking about diet. I hope you understand. This isn't a channel about diet. Veganism is not a diet. It's about fighting for animals. It's about respecting the rights of animals. I don't want to interrupt you there, but you talk
I
about this as if this is something about
I'm not
food.
there.
Gelatin is not in everything.
I'm
I can avoid gelatin just fine. I think most people can. Like, I guess maybe there is a country where they put gelatin in everything, but what would be the fucking point of that? Gelatin has a very specific structure, very specific, like, not traits. What is it called? Yeah.
Wait, I'm losing my train of thought.
I mean, cakes are good. I suppose if I can buy a vegan cake, I will. And I understand that some people in some places won't have that option, right? But I used to live like this. I was incredibly poor when I went vegan. And vegan cakes weren't on the menu. Any cakes weren't on the menu. Anyways, even before that, I wasn't buying any cakes. They weren't on the menu. Because fucking cakes are fucking expensive. And so, like, I understand that now I have like privileges that some people don't. But when I was fucking first vegan, I didn't have them. So I can empathize with that. And it was easy as fuck. Because I saw the animals in front of my fucking eyes.
Like,
I'm not ranting at you, Yunsha. I'm just ranting at this notion that if somebody doesn't have like access to cakes, then like I'm more privileged than them or whatever. Well, I understand. I used to be this non-privileged person. 11 years ago, there wasn't even vegan cakes in my vicinity at all. And now there are definitely no vegan cakes in my vicinity because it all went fucking down after COVID. Everybody fucking closed.
Diet already restricts me from eating animals, not animal products. So weaning away from animal products is the one I find that the convenience fee almost seems a bit like higher.
Like what, Yunshao? Which ones? Like what would be the food that there is gelatin in it that you wouldn't know that there is? It's like it has such strong possibilities. Gelatin, right? It jellifies things. So I don't know why would somebody add gelatin into like it wouldn't even work as a filler, like because it's have such strong properties is the word properties. So I don't know.
They torture them before.
Like give me an example. I would love to hear an example of something that has gelatin in it, but no properties of gelatin.
Again, like I'm okay with like switching out milk. Eggs, again, I don't buy the tortured versions. I would prefer getting
Salted
a humane
nuts.
version. And for whatever humane
They're
version
all
there is,
tortured.
I visited these farms personally before.
Salted nuts have gelatin in them. What? Where in sorry, where are you from, Yunshao? I want to know that. I want to know about that.
Local.
That would be stupid.
You only, yeah,
Not as
but you
stupid as
only
that
visit
shit.
that part, don't you? You don't see what happens to the male chickens, for example, do you? Because the male chickens don't produce eggs; they get killed. The chickens when
No,
their
I
egg
have
production declines, they also get killed. This
no, I have
is things
visited.
I've seen personally. You haven't visited a hatchery, have you? You've just visited the result of a hatchery, the best result of a hatchery. But you buying these products is still you supporting a hatchery. And in the hatchery, they kill the baby chicks. They kill the male baby chicks on their first day of life.
Again, like I'm not really sure which hatcheries you're referring to. I mean, actually, no, I
Where do you
agree
think
that
the
these things
farms
are
buy the
horrible and
chickens?
I
Where do you
agree
think
that
the
these
farmers
practices
buy the
are horrible
chickens?
and bad.
Yeah, but where
But
do you think the farmers buy the chickens?
Gee, by the way, there is a bit of a
okay,
delay,
so
so take
in
it
my
easy.
Yeah.
in my specific context, it may be okay. In my specific context, I regularly go to an organic vegan farm where like they fully like are
Well, then
very
that's not a
clean.
vegan farm.
And
No, a farm cannot be vegan if they use animals, first of all. Second, again,
no,
where do
no,
you
listen,
think they
listen.
buy the
Sorry,
chickens
you're
from?
cutting me off. You're cutting me off. Let me explain the context. So again, like in my country, it's like very, very easy for like as I'm walking, I've already walked past like 7 or 8 chickens. Like everything is free roam and no one really cares. So
Where did they
these
buy these
chickens just
chickens
found
from?
they didn't buy the chickens. They just roamed into the farm. So they are very
They don't,
helpful
it
for the
doesn't work
farm
that
because
way. Dude, I come from Romania. I
no,
know what you're talking about, and even that doesn't work that way. I know what you mean. In Romania they have subsistence agriculture. Every single person has chickens in their backyard. But what you're claiming is unrealistic and it's not happening. They still buy the chickens from somewhere. Because if the chickens lay eggs and people eat the eggs, then the eggs cannot be fertilized to make new chickens. So the chickens are bought from a place where they're selectively bred to lay a lot of eggs. On top of the selective breeding to lay large eggs, to lay a lot of eggs, which is cruel to the animal's existence on its own. Like, I don't understand. Do you
okay.
seriously not understand the issue? Like, if you had your period every single day for the rest of your life, would
I'm
that be
sorry.
okay?
I'm sorry, but okay, I realize that this specific context may be a little bit too niche. So this isn't the same type of farm that you are traditionally thinking of. Because
Wait, what's
it's the one version that I'm talking about.
Ice,
Sorry?
I have a question. So, are you making the claim that where you are, wild chickens just walk into farms? and they lay eggs there and just stay on farms? Is that what you're claiming? That the
I'm
chickens are wild and they
it's
walk on
not
farms?
it's not a claim, it's true.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway,
I'm asking.
I
I'm
only
trying. No, no, no. I'm asking. Is that what you claim? Wild chickens, chickens from the wild, from the forest or whatever. So jungle fowl, they walk onto chicken farms, and then they lay eggs there and just stay on those farms. Is that your claim?
Well, they're not chicken
because
farms. They just
they
walk
don't
into a yard because they can't be a farm. They're
because
only a farm if they farm animals. So they walk into a
again
yard, and the yard
this is an
becomes a
art.
farm.
Okay, this is like they only have like two. Okay, I don't know how to explain this, guys. But like, if they happen to lay eggs, whoever volunteers in the farm, they're like, "Oh, if you want some, you can take some home." So I'll just take. It's not like they're mass producing and selling this in supermarkets.
Yeah, no, that's not the
So it's
question. The
not.
question was no. That's not the question. You said that the chickens walk onto farms, and then the farms, okay, they're fine. They just give the eggs away, right? That wouldn't make this not exploitation, right? If I have 10 chickens in my backyard and I don't take money from people for those eggs, I'm still exploiting the chickens for eggs, right? So my question was, you made it sound like chickens just walk around and then they walk onto a farm and lay eggs there. I'm just asking if that's what you're claiming or if I misunderstood you. I just don't want to misunderstand you, right? Because when Chip said they buy chickens from hatcheries, you said, no, that's not how it works. The chickens just walk on to a farm or a backyard or whatever and just lay eggs. And I just want to understand if that's what you meant.
Yeah. I mean, like, how do I say? They do have like cages if they want to like keep the chicken away for a short period of time. But like the chickens are completely like free to walk in or out of the cage.
So
And
where do
it's
the
pretty,
chickens come
but
from? If they're not bought by the farm, where do the chickens come from? And by the way, thank you for telling us that those
wild.
chickens are caged as well, right? So that sounds totally ethical. So wild chickens, is that what you're making the claim? Actually, so I understood you right. Wild chickens from the forest or whatever, jungle fowl, they usually live in the forest. That's the name of a ancestor of a chicken. They walk onto farm and then they stay there to lay eggs. Is that what you mean?
Oh, actually, wait. I can give you the name of the.
I would appreciate an answer first, but I would love the name of the farm as well, sure.
Also, by the way, if they lay more
don't
than
let him
It's
dox himself.
called.
He sounds young.
if they lay more than 12 eggs per year,
It's
then
like
they're not a wild chicken, right? Like it's pretty simple. It's like if do those chickens lay an egg per day? That's it. They're not a wild chicken. They were bought. Simple.
So what's the name
again,
of the farm?
they.
What's the name of the
You know,
farm?
if these places are abusing animals, 100% I wouldn't want to continue working with them or volunteering with them. But as someone who has gone there personally and regularly, and not only like seen the chickens and like directly like and also talked to the organizers, I felt very comfortable with the way that they were handling things. And the way that they explained it to me was that, because especially this is not a very like high mass producing farm that I'm specifically talking about. This is more like a niche thing, which I don't think is not something that you would typically find in supermarkets. So
Yeah,
how do
sure.
I
So,
say, like the way that it was explained to me?
Yeah. Let me ask you, how long
Because
were
again,
you, Ice, how long were you on the farm when you visited that farm? How long were you there?
I spent over like 60 hours a mass over the course of like several months, maybe years. So I've gone there quite regularly, not for the chickens. You know, they're
Wait,
more of like
so
a pet to the
when you go there, right? Do you just
farm, sort
go
of.
there? Do you stay there? How long do you stay there when you go there? How long do you stay there on the farm? Do you sleep on the farm? Is what I'm asking, or do you just go have a chat with the farmer, buy your eggs or take your eggs for free, and then leave? I'm just trying to understand how much do
No,
you know
no,
about the
it's
farm?
actually it's a completely the specific one that I'm talking about. It's completely volunteer run. So I volunteer to like plant the seeds and grow the crops and help to harvest like everything that you would normally think of. So that's why I have so many
Okay.
hours in this specific case.
Oh, that's cool. So, were you there?
Yeah, it's
Were you there on a day where?
it is very cool.
Yeah, when you were you there on a day where baby chicks arrive or are hatched or whatever? Are you there on that day?
Again, like this specific farm that
Sorry,
I'm
can you?
talking about, they
Yes,
only
yes, the
have like
specific
2
fucking
or 3
farm. Yes.
chickens.
Were you
Yes,
there? Can
yes.
you answer?
So
Yeah, you were there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There is a delay. There
I'm
is a crazy
mentioning
delay.
this. Is it slower on your end or something?
There is a delay of
No,
like
you have
5
a
or 6
delay.
seconds. 5 or 6 seconds, like crazy delay.
I see, I see.
So
So,
on the
okay,
farm
I mean,
where you
okay,
volunteer, when the chicks arrive or are hatched,
Yes.
were you there on that day?
They as far as I know, there's not much hatching going on. I don't know. I don't really go for those days, so I wasn't there.
So how do you know that they don't buy the chickens? If they don't hatch them, where do they get the chickens from?
As far as I know, they explained it to me that it was just some wild chickens and they found it very comfortable in the farm
that's not
because
true.
they help to feed them the crops that they harvest.
That's crazy.
You know that's not true,
No,
right?
like because the
You know that's a fairy tale,
A
right,
wild
guys?
chicken, yeah.
You're old enough to know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I don't know how old you are, but that is definitely a fairy tale. That's not true. And this farm that you think it's an isolated case, by the way, there's several of them in Amsterdam where I live. Every city in Netherlands has these kind of farms that you talk about, and they all buy the chickens. Yeah, they don't say it, of course, because they don't want the public to know that they do that, and the volunteers also don't know it because only some.
Because it's not relevant to the conversation. I'm having a conversation with them.
When the chicken's eggs production declines, they kill them.
okay,
you there on a
they do
slaughter
not.
date?
This is mainly okay. Listen, I don't want to defend animal abuse, and I'm sorry if I'm talking slow. It's just my natural cadence of talking.
That's fine.
Sorry,
Can you
because
go
of
answer
the
the
delay or
question?
whatever. But I don't want to defend animal abuse if since you're claiming it. Since you guys were asking me about the specific farm, that's why I was talking about it. But the reason
What's the
why
name of
I
the
even
farm?
keep on mentioning this specific farm is because I believe the true evil is like these mass production, like hatcheries.
What's the name of the farm?
And like the ones that you explained as like the ones that kill the. Sorry.
What's the name of the farm? What's the name of the farm? You were gonna give
Please
it
don't
me.
ask a child to dox themselves on the internet.
Who, me? They're not a
I don't
child,
believe
I
it.
says. They're not a us. I says, are you a child?
I'm not a child, but I kind of don't want to dox myself either.
Okay. So I just really want to know why you think this fantasy exists. That animals walk off the street, basically, onto a farm, and they just kind of like it there, and they stay there. and you understand that animals die at some point and they start declining, you know, like reproduction of women is declining, and so reproduction of animals is also declining, and eggs are reproduction products, right? They're basically like menstrual cycle of a chicken. I don't understand why you believe this fantasy that animals just walk onto the farm. They keep walking onto the farm into perpetuity and stay there. And what happens to the animals once they no longer give those eggs? Are they keep being fed? How do chickens find this? Is it like word to mouth? It's just like such a fantasy. It's like, I can't believe you believe in this while not being a child. It's really crazy to me.
Okay. You know what? The next time I go to these farms, I'll definitely like ask them these questions and press them for further details. But I do hope that you can recognize that in my like country, neighborhood, like having chickens walk up to places where they shouldn't be is kind of the norm. I don't know how else to explain it, but that
Yeah,
is
but those
kind of a
chickens.
normal thing that happens.
So
But
Ice, what
I
you're
will
describing,
investigate. I
yeah,
will
what you're describing
investigate
is
next
that,
time I go.
just to be clear, what you're describing is somebody bought the chickens and then they walk around outside of their property. They can walk around outside of their property. As I told you, I'm from Romania. I saw that. Yes, they do that sometimes in Romania. Chickens go outside of people's yards. They walk around, they peck around, they go maybe even into other people's yards. And eventually, at the end of the day, they come there. But all those chickens were bought because we selectively bred these chickens. Again, if they lay more than one egg per day, sorry, if they lay more than 12 eggs per year, that means if they lay an egg per day or 5 eggs per week even, then those are chickens that are made by humans. Those are not natural chickens. Those are chickens that we selectively bred.
I'm tired, guys.
I understand that. I understand selective breeding and I understand your concerns. You know, I'll raise it up next time I go to this place. How they manage to do things.
Everybody buys from the ethical farm. Everybody fucking buys from an ethical farm. And nobody buys from an abuse. Nobody. Then how the fuck is global statistic that 90% of animals are farmed in factory farms? How the fuck does that happen? It's just like killing me that grown-up people believe in those fucking fairy tales. So, Ice, I also would appreciate if you ask the farmer what happens to the chickens after they produce a little less eggs. Are they kept being fed, or do they become dinner? Right? I would like to know that as well.
It's everyone there. Actually, everyone there is Buddhist, so they don't believe in killing and they don't believe in the main benefit of keeping the chickens in their eyes. They said it's really neat because like they help to graze the ground and help to get rid of
Wait,
pests,
you
and
guys are
their droppings can be used
Wait, you guys are Buddhists,
as
and yet you think
fertilizer.
it's a good thing
Sorry?
to graze the. You guys are Buddhist, and you think it's a good thing when chickens mass slaughter all the insects in the vicinity. That's why you keep chickens.
I don't think I I don't think you have an understanding of what Buddhism is. A lot
I
of
guess not,
There's
yeah.
actually different types of Buddhists. And first of all, I will not claim to understand Buddhism because I don't practice it. And second of all, like there's actually this is a better question to ask for like actual Buddhists, but from my understanding, main Buddhist principle is live and let live. They're not usually the types to a lot of them will eat meat.
Theravada, sure.
There's certain, and there's also like a bit faction of it is like live and let live, which is why they also are, like in main big majority Buddhist countries, they're okay with like homosexuality, for example, or like I can't think of other
I
examples.
just fucking don't give a shit anymore. I just don't give a shit anymore, guys. I'm not well. I'm not well because people like this exist. I'm not well. Like just can't do it anymore.
So
Guys.
how does somebody else doing a wrong action justify you doing a wrong action?
You know, next time I go to that place, I'll ask them for sure. And I don't eat eggs to.
I just fucking don't give a shit anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't give a shit anymore about this person. I'm just gonna leave. I can't do it. I can't do it. They're annoying the fuck out of me. I hope that's clear to everybody. I hope they're probably annoying the fuck out of you as well. I just can't do it anymore. I just need to take care of myself here. 2.5 hours. That's a great stretch of activism. Most of the time, I was just listening to other people do activism. I just want to rest. I just want to rest. Okay, guys. I think maybe see you on Friday, but I'm not clear. I'm not clear on that. We'll see, because I do have to work tomorrow as well. So we'll see, guys. See you next time.